With that said, I think this next match is the last for Losers Bracket Round 1, right? The last Iron GM?
Nope, there are 2 more tomorrow.
Oh, well, okay, never mind. Whatever.
This weekend is the last weekend for Iron GM.
That's right, so let's go. Crappy, I forgot. Did I forget? I absolutely forgot. Whatever, go ahead and take us past Egg Boy again. It's been busy. It's been busy, corndan, and I think that I am really excited, though, for the different GMs. The players were presented with 3 choices. If they chose the same GM, that's who they got, and if they chose different GMs, then they got the one that neither of them chose. So let's go ahead and see who the options were today, because we have over here Iron GM, more like belongs in the trash, Liz Star. Oh my gosh, Liz Dar, good to see you. We also have, oh shoot, I revealed the picture first. Y'all know who it is. Iron GM Tag and Dragon, NPC lives. Absolutely a favorite. And then Iron GM Relvobird. Wait, Corndan, are you the hacker?
I am not the hacker.
Maybe you are. I don't know.
Not the hacker.
Well, okay, let's go ahead and find out. Our first player, Yugge, decided to go with Lizstar, and our second player opted for Iron Gem Tag and Dragon. That's Alopex choosing, which means that Corndan, you are the hacker. I knew it.
Well, no. Look at my face there. Right? I'm too clueless to be the hacker.
Actually, yeah. This bird. Look at this fat little nerd. I love him.
I love that. So I've been thinking, you know, if I go back to streaming again, clearly, like everyone else, I need like a PNG tuber.
Oh yeah.
Right? It's probably gonna be like a Greckle trying to use his feet to play a Super Nintendo controller.
Oh, I love that.
He's not very good at it. You got to balance with that with like a giant pilot's helmet on his head.
Yeah. I love that.
You know, it's like oversized, right?
See, I need to get a ghost puppy. That's what I need, because we've got ghost puppies in chat. Eventually, once I have money, maybe I do want to either commission or make my own. Heck, I could try to make my own. I've been using Blender. I've been doing stuff like that. I would give it a shot. I would love to see your Grackle. So
I need to commission someone for it, right? It's less a persona and more just a public face.
Yeah, that's fair.
But anyway, let's talk about games, right?
Por favor.
Right? The game I have today is a combination of 2 of your favorite games.
Okay.
So, you like Bionic Commando? I mean, like everybody likes Bionic Commando, right? The game's kind of hard, but it's really kind of fun, right?
I couldn't figure out how to beat the first level when I was a kid, but I appreciate it now.
Yeah. That's fair. It's definitely Nintendo hard and a little confusing, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Right. How about Miracle Rocket? You like Miracle Rocket?
Oh, I love Miracle Rocket. Oh, come on. It's absolutely a nightmare of a game.
So you know, why not both?
Yeah.
So, and you're thinking, there's no way that there's a game out there that is both, right? Except you'd be wrong, because there's a game called Max for the Game Boy that is actually in the Miracle Rocket universe.
The fun story is that this is actually the 3rd game in the Miracle Rocket universe. You thought there was only 1? You thought there were only 2? No, there's more. There's more, and it's bad, and honestly, I have only seen a little bit of gameplay for this game, and I'm excited
It's real bad.
Oh yeah, it is. I do like that, like, the 2 streamers have slightly different coloring for the game. I'm unsure why, but hopefully they are both actually using the Kusog7ande emulator, because if not, we will have to be disappointed.
And Alopex asked if they could change, if he could change the color palette.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Let me turn this music up. Okay, now that it's up, let me turn it down a little bit. Because, like, The first time that I heard this music, I was like, this is very familiar, and I don't know why.
Because it is. So, yeah, right. Now the players will have a better time of it than I did. I'm traveling next week.
Okay.
And so I pulled out my Game Boy. I have a heavily modified DMG Game Boy, right? The original big clunky one. And so I just started playing random things on it, right? One, make sure it still works because I haven't played it in a while. And two, that's a good way to test games. And I came across this. So they're going to be playing this on a much larger screen than the 2-inch screen I have.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah, a slightly bigger screen may or may not help.
It's not going to help. Not going to help. So, we're going by progress here.
Yeah, I think that it's relatively linear.
Well, there is a choice to pick different worlds. I told them to go by in order.
Good. Oh, yeah. It sort of was level select. I saw that, and I was like, this is weird.
There is like a level select.
I don't like that. But yeah, so you're giving them the reminder to choose worlds in order.
Yep.
Okay, we're gonna do the countdown.
And Crappy works. Crappy works now.
Crappy is working. Chat, I need you to spam emotes. Feel free to spam them in Twitch chat. If you want them to pop up on my screen, just spam them over in my channel where you can do that just fine. So countdown time. Best of luck to the players. Spam rockets. Spam Max. Guns. I guess guns would be fine. Crappy is a good emote. And anything that makes you think of Infogrames because they somehow messed up and worked on this.
It is a Infogrames. So what do we have here? You know that the suit from Miracle Rocket? Like, that, we're going to spend most of our time in that now.
Thank goodness.
Right, but you can see here we've got, this game, right? I could have used it for Eurovision, because it didn't come out here in the US.
Yeah.
So this is actually the European release. Right, and it has its issues of, they weren't sure about up to jump or A to jump. So also, why not both? What? A actually jumps, and up is the Bionic Commando thing.
Ooh.
Now here's the thing.
Yeah.
Right, like it only goes up, and it only does stuff when it's up. Right, like when it's going up.
Okay.
So if you're jumping and you hit it early because you think you'll catch something on the way down, no, you won't.
Only when it's going up.
Only when it's going up. So you kind of get like 3 health here, right? You have the full suit that's like on Yugge's side, the full mech. The first time you get hit, it blows the windshield off. And then after that, it blows everything off. And then it's like being the little girl in Miracle Rocket. Except you just get your health back. And, just the P is your health.
Sure is.
I can tell you where it's stored, but...
hopefully the battery. That's what I'm getting.
It's stored in those boxes. What are you doing?
Oh, okay.
So, right, the important thing is you go through, and every boss, gets this and all of this. There are some upgrades you can get to your weapon. So first it goes from the straight shooting everything, to... You've played Gradius, right?
Oh, yeah, we've only had Gradius once on Kusog7ande.
Yeah, okay, so you know that like, a double fire, like 45 degrees? Well, it does that.
Yeah.
Except it's every other shot.
Oh, that's right, it's every other shot.
Which is honestly probably the most effective shot in the entire game. You pick
Yeah.
up another gun pickup, and it gives you a, like this gun blast, and it's really bad.
Yeah, it's like it's almost a
Except-
flamethrower.
Yeah, except it's actually good against this first boss.
Yeah, the biggest benefit is that it doesn't stop when it hits the first thing, unlike your normal bullets. But otherwise, it just it's not great.
It just rips through this first boss. Legitimately, it rips through this first boss.
I mean, it's a plant. It better. For those who are curious, by the way, this is also known as Rubble Saver 2, which was sequel to The Adventures of Star Saver, which was sequel to Miracle Rocket, your favorite NES game.
yeah.
Maybe not your favorite NES game, but it is an NES game.
Yugi's doing this the hard. There we go. I was gonna say Yugi's doing this the hard way. You can just get up on the other side and just blast the crap out of him.
Yeah. Wait, Author Blues is showing up and saying this game rules. Uh-oh.
If Author Blues wants to come in and talk about it, right? Author Blues can hop in general. We'll drag Author Blues up here.
This is by... Okay, I'll go ahead and say Infogrames has a history of having really painful Super Nintendo games, but their Game Boy games tended to be a little bit more enjoyable.
I did not like this. I think it's kind of clunky. I think the Bionic Commando physics are not very good. But I can see where, once you kind of got all of that down, right? I can see where you might think it's enjoyable.
Yeah.
Like, legitimately, right? So I didn't like it, right? Novasol had some issues with it. I sent it out for testing and I didn't get a whole lot back.
Novasol had some issues. Okay. Yeah, the thing is,
I can see, once again, like, this is one of those things, I think, like, kind of like Bionic Commando, right? And the idea, like, once you get around, like, the clunky, like, physics behind it, right?
Yeah. This game, by the way, was published by Infogrames, not directly developed by them.
That's true.
I think it was King Records that made this, and
Yep.
I feel like Pony Canyon was somehow involved somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure.
But like, the other thing that's interesting here, and you'll see it a lot more in this kind of second level, is when you fall into a pit, you have a pickup, right, that gets you out of the pit. Right? That's like that middle, like, flame box, whatever thing, like, down on the bottom.
Yeah.
Right? That's specifically how many times you can fall into a pit.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Are those just like rockets to get you back out of the pit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you can fly on the rocket for a while.
I kind of like that.
When I look kind of through, like, the long play and some of the speed run strats, like, you would definitely, like, fall into that to get through some of this.
Yeah. Let me say, like, even if you don't particularly love this game, I would still rather be playing this than the
100%.
Oh my gosh, than Flannel Cat's game. Flannel Cat definitely had the most pain for the day, maybe.
I'll tell you what, I played through 3 stages of this. It took me about a half an hour.
Okay.
Right, maybe I didn't like it as much because I was literally trying to play it on a Game Boy, right? That probably makes a difference. I
Maybe,
think.
yeah.
This is much easier to see than what I was looking at. But I feel like it's definitely one of those things, right? It could be... So, generally speaking, when you see them go up, like those elevators, that's to the boss. So this boss here that Yuge's at, you can only shoot it when that leg is up and it shoots at you.
That's not nice.
Yeah, don't ask me.
So, okay, I'm doing a little bit more work looking at it. The publisher for Miracle Rocket was King Records. King Records also published this, but A-Wave was the developers. They also made, Final Fight for Amiga? A Mini Putt NES and Game Boy game? I don't know about those. Lords of the Rising Sun on certain platforms. They might have worked on it. I don't know. Like, I just don't know this company at all.
Well, you know, I mean, just think to yourself. They saw Miracle Rocket and was like, that's a good idea.
I mean, maybe. That or they got contracted by King Records, who was like, we gotta make Miracle Rocket a thing. Like, we don't need Miracle Rocket to be a thing. It doesn't need to be a thing. I've had enough miracles in my life. Come on.
Have you, though?
Yeah? I don't want any more. Get rid of them. Okay, yeah, the original producer for Miracle Rocket was the executive producer for this, so we do have the same... They probably learned a few lessons from the days of Miracle Rocket, so that's nice. Thank you for that. The director, though, this was his first game. He did work on a couple other games after this, but not a whole lot. I kind of like the music for this, though. I dig it.
It's you'll catch on a little later, right? Some of this music is definitely probably stolen. You'll see when we get to stage 5, and it looks like we will. You know, and these guys are going to show me up. This is only going to be like a 30-minute game or something now. I don't
That's
know.
completely like if we have a shorter game in Kusog7ande, that is completely fine.
It is completely fine because that means I can go make dinner.
Oh my gosh. That means that I can go and hide from the SWAT team.
I think if we were going to be swatted, it would have been done by now.
I think it would have been done by now.
Everything on stage 3, you see these kind of doors that you have to go through. You have to defeat all the enemies in an area before you can get through.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm just trying to not listen to the music because there's another song that I sort of associate with this, and I can't remember what it sounds like while I'm listening to this. I'm just trying to... because I swear I know this song.
You probably do. Right, because I'm pretty certain, right, they took all the music from, like, musicals and stuff.
Okay. I mean, if they stole from Tchaikovsky, that's fine. Whatever, steal from him. He died. And everybody's done it anyway, you know? That's just how it goes.
So the strategy really here, the strategy I use, because when you have that double beam like that, just get behind him. He doesn't shoot behind him. Get underneath him, shoot behind it. Well, okay, he does. And then just dump into him when he comes down.
Stage 3 clear. Very nice, Yugge. By the way, yeah, I'm looking, one of the people who worked on a lot of the Smurfs, Alone in the Dark games, worked on this. So there we go. We finally got a connection to somebody in Infogrames who did, like, I think they worked for this other company for a while and then moved over to specifically work with Infogrames on a lot of games. That or they just, like, worked with the producers. Probably. That was probably it. I love the little birds that can hop around. There are a lot of cannonballs. There's this octopus. Yeah.
Yeah, and the octopus can shoot stuff, it's fine.
I mean, have you played Mega Man X? That's basically all the octopus does. Shoots tons of crap at you. All these missiles.
I played Mega Man X? Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Am I good at Mega Man X?
I'm kind of good at it. Like, not speedrun good, but I've beaten it, and I can... I've gotten all of the secrets in it before. Yeah, I remember when my sister was in Atlanta and helping my uncle move over to Utah. Like, they were doing a week-long drive, and on some phone calls, I was talking about all these secrets that I found in Mega Man X, because I'm like, oh my gosh, I found this place with this really difficult enemy and then an armor upgrade. There are upgrades to your armor in this game? What the crap? And like, it was a lot of fun to just like talk on the phone about the secrets I was uncovering in the game. There we go, Yugge using the rocket. Gonna go ahead and use another rocket. Whee!
I mean, as I said, I think that there's good spots, right, for this.
Oh yeah. And honestly, since Yugge one hit is death at this point,
Nope.
That's honestly not a bad thing to do.
Yeah, this is going to end up being like a 20-minute game, I think, at this point in time. Because they're going to prove me wrong, because I could not do this in like...
Ooh. How many stages are there in this game?
There's 7.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, we have had games that have been completed in Kusog7ande before, and that is completely acceptable. Like
Laser Dolphin?
Laser Dolphin, I should have actually gotten the full release for that to make it a full hour, but I didn't. Welcome to Lessons Learned by Brosentia. People are better at video games than I am.
So, what Alopex is kind of learning here is that you can only hit the snake when his mouth is open.
Yeah.
Right, so that flame... That flame does a really good about wrecking him when it hits.
There we go. Alopex is through onto stage 4. I think Yugge is on stage 4 boss here.
Yeah, the stage 4 boss is
It's a big nerd.
That comes out of a cauldron. Don't ask how that works.
I played Super Cauldron. I know how it works. The pumpkin escapes. Just pumpkin life. It's just a big pumpkin poser. It's actually a robot. Maybe it's the hacker.
Oh, we don't know what it is, but you can only shoot it when its eyes are open.
Okay. Yeah. This could be the hacker, but we would have to ask what anime it likes, and I would be a little afraid of that.
One Piece and Naruto, apparently.
One Piece and Naruto. Oh, yeah. Seriously, though, if the hacker wants my VR chat account and gets into it, they can have it. I'll let them take that.
So they won't be able to get your, show us your actual nudes, but they will be able to show us your nude avatar for VR chat.
I don't have any nude avatars, but maybe I could. Maybe I will in the future. Who knows?
You should. Maybe you should, just for the hacker.
Yeah,
I mean, they did work and long and hard on all this. We should reward them with something.
They worked so long and hard, yeah. There we go! Yugge is through the boss. As it turns out, you just gotta shoot a lot. Okay, you said I'll know the music for stage 5. I'm listening.
I mean, because stage 5 is, for me...
Oh my gosh. I hate it. Heart and Soul, of course. Although I would go ahead and say that the version of Heart and Soul on Forever Plaid is probably my favorite edition of this song. It's a musical that essentially these like guys who are going on a tour to do basically a barbershop quartet. They all died, and then they're sort of brought back from the afterlife for one final performance, and they sing Heart and Soul, and it's great. It's lots of good songs in that musical. Highly recommended if you like anything sort of like a barbershop quartet. A lot of fun. Anyways, yeah, there are musical suggestions from Brosentia. That's my daily one. Yeah, Yugge is really taking advantage of falling in the pit and using the rockets. This is
as you
very
should.
Oh, yeah. And there are all these upgrades, like, seriously everywhere. You should just be grabbing all of the upgrades, except possibly the bullet one. That one can be a bit of a pain.
I mean, I think if we were going to talk speedrun tactics, right, I think you would use the flamethrower, right, because if you time the bosses right, it does the most damage.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if we're talking, like, casual sort of playthrough, the diagonal one is overall the most useful, I think.
Oh my gosh, I can sort of hear the music in my head that I was thinking of. No, like, I can hear this song just fine, Corndan. I know I know Heart and Soul. That magic night, whatever. She stole a kiss through the night. Heart and Soul. Okay, blah blah blah. Everybody. Yeah, Heart and Soul actually has lyrics. It's not just the freaking piano piece that y'all know. Yeah, Alopex is on to stage 5 as well. Both of them are doing very well.
So now we get to probably the most annoying part of the run.
Just falling into these pits over and over.
Here's the thing. So those blocks you can destroy.
Yeah.
No matter what you have, only do one block.
Really? Okay, like I saw that they take like half a block of damage, but...
Yeah. Yep, and they take 2 shots, so you either have to be really good about... like dropping down, shooting it, and coming back, right?
Yeah. Yugge! That was really close, but unfortunately he has died. He is still considered in the lead, though. Per Kuso rules, you are in the lead as long as you set the high water mark. If somebody else manages to do that, though, then you are no longer winning, and this is an elimination round. One of these 2 players is gonna be out of Kusog7ande for the rest of the tournament.
Alopex is running into the problem of you only get like so many, or the directionality, and so Alopex wasted like 3
3 of the rockets.
Pit shots. Yeah.
Yeah. And
so
you kind
Alopex
of
doesn't
need
have
them
anymore.
in this level. Like, they're very important.
You're gonna need them soon.
Yeah, there's one right there that you can collect, but... Yep, and it's just one. Alopex did get an extra life, though, based off of, I think, hitting 3,000 points. So, like, Alopex isn't out of this. Yugge, I'm a little bit worried about Yugge because, this could be a game over, and I do not know how the continue system works.
Neither do I.
I mean, we may... Oh, Alopex is a little boy ghost. Poor little boy ghost. The bunny's back, everybody. Watch out. Yugge trying to kill Bunny.
Now, the nice thing is when you die, you get all your rockets back.
Okay.
Right, so it's not like Alopex has 0 again.
And the bunny is dead. Yugge getting 1 extra life onto stage 6. We'll have to see if Yugge is able to keep going through the end. Boil that cabbage down. Okay. Yeah, honestly, it seems like, at the very least, a lot of the music in this game has influences from other, quote-unquote, popular culture songs. Even if they're not directly taken from those songs. Alopex going on to stage 5 boss. Let's see what Alopex is able to do. Yugge, one more hit, and that's going to be a death. Let's see if Alopex can one try this boss. It's possible, considering...
So you can actually shoot the bunny off screen.
Yeah, that very handy. Unfortunately, Bunny is not lined up to be shot where Alopex was.
Nope.
Oh my gosh! I'm so stressed! Bunny, die! Die, Bunny, die! Die, die! Yes, the bunny died!
I mean, Alopex is catching up.
Yeah, both players moving on to stage 6. I think Alopex may have gotten another... Nope, not an extra life there, but still, 1 life, 2 of the rockets here. Yugge being extremely careful.
Yugge has to. They don't have any more rockets left.
Yeah, one thing that I would note, everybody, is that for a place like this, you may be tempted to rush, but there is no timer in this game. And because of that, slow and steady is going to be more important than fast, erratic progress. If you did have a timer, you might want to rush a little bit more. Oh, Yugge is very scared. Oh my gosh, that was BS.
Oh.
I know it's not your fault, Corndan. You didn't make this game.
But now look, they're basically at the same spot.
Yeah.
I think.
But now, I think the big question is, what's going to happen with the continue system? Are there continues? Are there passwords? Or will you have to start the game all over again? I don't know. And considering this is an Infogrames published game, that this is a European game,
passwords.
There might... Miracle Rocket had no continues, and this is in the Miracle Rocket universe. Okay, 1 rocket for Yugge, just get over land. That's really all you want to do right now. I actually find, like, the rockets are a little overly handy. It's, like, it doesn't count as taking damage. It's just its own little system. I kind of like it. Okay, this appears to be a boss for Yugge.
Yep. No lives left. Getting to the boss. Now, I'm not really worried about it, even if there's no continues. I mean, because we're, like, most of the way through the game at, like, 25 minutes.
Yeah, honestly, even if there are no continues, there's a good chance that Yugge could come back after game over. But Yugge might just beat this boss and move on to the final stage anyways.
Yeah, I mean, the boss is the little ball, right? So having the angle one, and once again, best shot in the game.
Yep. Oh, there we go. Yugge is
and
through.
It got Yugge a life.
My gosh, this is amazing. Here we go, Battlestar. I watched this series. It was a good one. Or Starbuck. Alopex, you're gonna go up to the boss? Yeah. Okay, Yugge doing a good job of sort of going down into the pit and then using the plunger to get back up. Again, the Bionic Commando sort of style thing you talked about. Yep. Alopex dying to the boss there. Little surprising, but at the same time, I think Alopex had the flamethrower shot, which would mean that that boss could be very close to impossible.
What you would do is you would get up on that little middle platform and shoot it as it went by.
Yeah, but it's a lot harder. The angle shot is so much better for that boss.
The angle shot is way better for that boss. So, the chat's asking how the platforming is. It's a little bit difficult, but it's consistent. Like, you know, once you start doing this, right, you kind of get a good feel for how it is.
Yeah.
I mean, saying it controls better than Miracle Rocket is not really much of a, much of a thing.
Oh, yeah.
but so, you know what? It has Game Boy controls, right? I mean, that's...
It has Game Boy controls. That's the...
Yeah, you know, like, right, it's kind of floaty.
Yeah.
It's, not ice physics, but kind of same-ish sort of vein.
Oh, jeez. This part is a nightmare. You really have to get used to the plunger jumps here. Interesting that Yugge has managed to find a way to jump off of the death plane, though. Alopex, can you beat the boss before getting a game over? Like, it's really close for Alopex. Oh my gosh. Because one more hit from the boss and... Oh, there we go! That is death. Is this what happens when you run out of lives? We're going to find out right now. That is game over. Is there a continue? There is not! Alopex back to the beginning of the game. We now know. With that said, Yugge has not taken a single hit against the boss. I do not know if this is the final boss, but it may be.
I think this is a boss, though. This is where that flamethrower would be real good.
I think you're probably right, yeah. This can't be the final boss, right? Like, it does have 3 sections to kill. There's no way! There's gotta be more than this. Okay, gotta kill the snake head now. There we go. Perfect angle. Stage 7 clear? What now? You made it, mission complete.
Mission complete.
Okay, mission complete, but what happens now? Going to Earth?
I see.
Well, everybody, that is time.
It is. Right at 30 minutes.
I'm gonna go ahead and let them know that we have a completion. Yeah, and Alopex, like, Alopex was doing it right, having a huge push towards the end, but unfortunately was not able to do it. With that said, hello, welcome in, Alopex. Oh my gosh, you were doing so good, and you were almost at the end. Let me bring Yugge in as well. Hello there, Yugge's here as well. Hello, both of you.
Hello.
Oh, hello. Yes, I can hear you both. Good. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Yugge, and Alopex, we were a little bit worried that the game might end up getting completed relatively early. Half an hour in still isn't that bad, I'd say. But we often don't have completions for Kusog7ande, so it's one of these sort of rare situations that, ooh, this is a lot of fun. Yeah. Oh, go ahead, Yugge.
No, I would just say this game actually was a lot of fun to play through.
Well, good.
And I kind of, as soon as I understood how broken the middle power-up the weapon was, then
it's
it wasn't
way
hard.
better than the flamethrower one.
Yes.
Yeah, the flamethrower sucks sometimes.
Like
most
they designed,
of the time.
they designed every single boss after the fact that you would either be on the lowest level or the highest level. So if you were in the middle level with a diagonal shot, nothing could like block you.
Yeah, that really seemed to be the case. Alopex, we were watching, you're on the boss of stage 6. And I was like, you know, I think just 1 or 2 more hits and you might be able to kill the boss, but you were down to 0 lives, dying and not having any continues is like
It's rough.
Oh, it was so rough, and my heart broke when I saw that. I was like,
I
maybe
can get those angled shots to land.
Yeah,
And-
I was cheering for the boss to kill Yugge, but yeah, go ahead. What are your thoughts about that?
I also thought the game was pretty fun. It does have a little bit of a control issue where you can't turn around on the spot too easily, and that's what I was dealing with. But especially with those angled shots, trying to I tap the opposite direction to turn around, and even out of the mech, you just go forward and then turn around.
Yeah. It was just like with how much you were having to dodge in order to try to not get hit. I think Yugge found a fairly decent way to deal with the boss on stage 6. In general, the bullets will always go straight towards you, so if you stand in the middle as much as possible, and then when the bullets make their way to you, move left and then go back to the middle, move right and then go back to the middle, that ended up being a decent strategy there to deal with the whole rain of bullets.
Absolutely, and also if that is the one that kind of looked like baseball,
Yeah.
then basically never shoot when he's in the middle. The diagonal shots will perfectly fire at him when he pops out of the suits.
Yeah, Alopex did manage to get. I'm not sure if it was due to taking damage that you got down to the diagonal shot, but you were definitely landing a few hits every now and then on the boss there, and I was like, maybe there'll be a comeback. Maybe.
Yeah, when you were on final HP, it dropped your weapon from the flamethrower, so that's what happens.
I think that's good. Flamethrower sucks, kind of.
I mean, I kind of liked it because it was going through walls.
Yeah, there's that.
It is really good. I think the flamethrower would have been the best thing to use on the last boss because it would just rip through it, right? And you didn't have to make any sort of weird jumps or anything to get that. But other than that, wouldn't use it.
Yeah. So, seriously, I'm glad that both of you were able to come here and play, and I just very much enjoyed watching this game. Honestly, I'd say for the bracket, this may be one of the better games that we've had. But again, it's got its own issues, you know. Getting used to the weird plunger thing. I know even towards the end, Yugge was occasionally falling into the pit still. And considering the whole stretch of no platforms and you just having to use that plunger, ha!
Yeah, I mean that section, I just realized that, oh, it's gonna be no platform for this entire stretch. So I just dropped down and used jetpack.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw that too, and it's just like, okay, this is what's happening, gonna be on the up button all the time.
Yeah, just using
Pretty
that,
much.
using the rockets in order to get through as much of that as possible, and then I think that was the right decision, and it ended up working out. It was a very good read of how to deal with the final level there. Yeah. Well, Alopex, it has been a joy to have you during the tournament. You made it to the bracket. I'm sorry you didn't make it any further through the tournament, but that's how it goes. We gotta start eliminating people one day. And
Yeah,
today...
this is how it goes, and honestly, the first match I had could have gone either way because it was lost in the final 20 seconds. So.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that happens.
That was really exciting. I gotta ask, do you have any final words for your tombstone?
Probably just my Discord status. Missing one brain, lightly used. Please contact if cited.
Oh no, not the brain. I'll keep my eyes open. I'll see if I can spot it.
You're not gonna find it with us.
Well, for those
Yeah,
who...
probably not. It doesn't tend to hang around these parts.
we'll see. For those who have been eliminated for round one, though, I'm giving away $5 of Steam games or a Steam gift card, so hit me up sometime if you'd like, as well as Neil Breen's hopefully soon to be released. I thought it was out, but it actually wasn't. The sequel to Twisted Pair, Cade. I'm really excited
It's
about that.
award-winning.
And, well, I don't know if it is. It might have won an award.
It won an award. It won a Neil Breen Finished a Movie award.
I love that award. It's great. Yeah, if for some reason, like, he takes forever to actually release it, though, I'll switch to a different movie. But yeah, just hit me up later. I'd love to I'd love to get that out to people. With that said, we do have 2 more matches. They're going to be here on twitch.tv/BigBadGameathon tomorrow, I believe starting at the same time. Other than that, hopefully after this weekend, we're able to move back to my channel. I'm hoping that the threats are done and that we are able to just resume the normal Kuso life with 50% fewer hackers. Still have Tina hacks occasionally, so, you know, we can never get rid of them, but that's because we love our hackers. So we need to find someone to raid. Does anybody have any ideas? Should I take a look? I can take a look.
Should.
Who am I following who's streaming? Oh, Flannel Cat has somebody. Oh, okay. Flannel Cat. Go ahead, activate the raid. And we need a raid message. You started an idle channel. Okay. We can go ahead and check out Flannel Cat's idle channel. I don't know what that means.
It means everything plays itself.
Oh, it just plays
There's
itself.
nobody playing. Yeah, there's nobody playing.
Okay. Apparently, Dokapon. How does it autoplay?
Well, Cat can hop in here and tell us.
Oh, maybe if it's like computer stuff.
Yeah. AI, you know, computer against computer.
Ah, okay. Well, everybody, raid message can be like, "Are you a robot?" Question.
Are you the hacker?
Are you the hacker? Are you the hacker? With 3 question marks there. Are you the hacker? Go ask if they're the hacker, because the idle channel may be a hacker, but probably not.
Hello, microphone. Hi.
Hi, Cat. We're gonna raid and find out if you're a hacker.
I can't wait to find out.
Same. Oh, well, thank you, everybody, so much. Bye. Take care, friends.
Bye.
Bye, Yugge. Bye, Alopex.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.